sound whatsoever. Default. Hang on. Yeti stereo mic? Is that... Have we got sound now?
We've got buzz.
Hey, so we've just done the entire intro without without audio.
Oh, well then...
That's pretty good, isn't it?
It seems like it would be... it's beholden on us to do a speedy recap, right?
Speedy recap, right.
Okay.
10 gold keys to anyone using Ask CSR2. We answer your questions. We'll be giving away cars later on in the stream. Holy Trinity of cars: McLaren P1, Ferrari LaFerrari, Porsche 918. We'll be giving away 6 cars in total, 3 to YouTube, 3 to Facebook. If you want to get involved in that, you can use hashtag CSR Hoops or hashtag CSR Ben, who's this fella here with the cap. Yeah, and they'll be doing a race at the end of the show. Whoever wins from those 2 teams, we'll pick out a bunch of winners and we'll do it that way. You know how it works, you guys who are tuned in every week. Man, as technical issues go, that has to be one of our most impressive ones.
Lack of audio?
Well, like 5 minutes of just dumbfounded silence.
But we did have HD video.
HD video. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, so we'll go back to the question. I can't remember if that question was read out.
So that question was from Yash Bojani.
Yeah.
I'm probably butchering your name, I'm sorry. It was, how long does it take to put one car in the game? And the answer is, it varies. It depends on whether we get the CAD data for a car or whether it's purely from photos.
What's CAD data for the people who aren't familiar with the world of CAD?
3D data from the manufacturer.
Yeah, so that's something we do as part of our vehicle team. Are very diligent with their representation of the cars from the real world. So they get the kind of the blueprints, if you like, directly from the manufacturers. So we can't show you the detail on the cars yet, but maybe in the future we'll be able to expose that to you a bit more. But we have things down to the warning labels on engine covers and things like that.
Tire pressure labels.
Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, we should move on, right? Because we're burning time.
We are burning
as if
time.
it was a consumable resource.
That's good.
Made a lot more sense in my head than it did out loud.
Right.
Yeah.
So are we jumping into Fast and Furious then?
Yes. So there is the next chapter of the Fate of the Furious saga, and you can purchase 2 new cars. So there is a Tier 5 Subaru WRX World Rallycross STI.
Car.
Yeah, I'll go buy that in a second because this is my device that we play on. And I like to buy most of the cars apart from one. I only buy one car, but you know, you live and you learn. But this Subaru is amazing because we've got a Subaru and it's a Tier 2 in the game when we first launched. It was one of the earliest cars that we had in the game. But this new Subaru has a very special engine, right? I can't remember what the engine is called. But let's go to the shop. You give me that, and I'll.
I just went into a race.
Oh man!
Just went into a race. It's no
Ben's just racing away.
So I can say this engine, is absolutely insane.
I can't remember what the engine's called, but if I'm correct,
David. It's called
David the engine, housed within the body of a Subaru World Rallycross. Very good. But this engine, I think when we were at Goodwood earlier on in the year. This was the engine which destroyed the hill climb record. It's a super powerful engine. So that's why it's Tier 5, right? And it's Fate of the Furious car as well. So
and it is furious.
Oh man, it's angry. It's an angry car. We also have the Murcielago as well, right? That's a good car.
Well, let me just jump into the. Let's go straight into the Fate of the Furious.
Straight into the Fate of the Furious. So this car belongs to Tej. You can see this in the. I think it's in the finale of the movie. It's a good car. Right. I'll put this to our faces for a second while I purchase this with my fingerprint recognition technology. So this is the penultimate Fast and the Furious, Fate of the Furious event. Next Fate of the Furious event
It's going to be good.
It's something special. It's
special.
very exciting.
It really is.
I know that the Fate of the Furious thing's gone on like mad long, right? It's gone on for quite a while now, but it culminates in something which we were playtesting earlier on this week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff. I think you guys are really going to like it. So, yeah.
There's a bit of everything, isn't there? It's not just we're not just talking about.
No, there's new. If I was
everything.
allowed to use curse words, I would use them.
Okay. Okay.
To explain the amount of content, not just in general. Never mind. Check this engine out. Look at that. That is what you're going to do.
I'm just going to scroll over here on
scrolling.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, because we couldn't read it.
Because we couldn't read it,
right.
exactly.
Look at the engine.
So Chris on YouTube asks, when you pull gold crates, why doesn't it work like silver crates? E.g., Prestige Cup car, after 15 pulls, you're guaranteed to win the car. Gold G after 5 pulls, and you should win the 20 times car. So this is something we talked about,
comment,
Chris.
I think,
it is a fair comment, and we're reviewing whether we should do that for future cups.
Yeah, one of the things that we did recently was we switched up a bit of technology that we use. It's been a long time coming, and we've had a lot of fun figuring out all of the issues related to it, but we have some new technology in place now, and that allows us to do all of this kind of stuff where we can react to what you guys want. So if you think that having a loyalty bonus on the gold rare imports is the right thing to do, we can start investigating that, and we can bring those things to you guys quicker. So thank you for the question there, Chris. And it's as if by magic, Furious Phil, part of the Fast franchise, has wandered into the room. So if you're on YouTube, you can keep an eye out for CSR Phil. And if you're on, are you on Facebook today, Phil?
I don't know. I'm sorry I'm late, everyone.
Phil is deeply sorry, but
unbelievable.
Yeah, he is unbelievable, but you know he does like to mod the chat, so that's good. We've got a shout out for Daniel Wallstow from Quickfire Elite. What is up, you guy?
Sup,
it's just one guy, isn't it, Daniel?
I'm guessing
it's not plural.
Well, yeah.
Plural? What's the plural?
We'll
in the chat, let us know what the plural for Daniel is. Is it Daniels or is it just Daniel? Right, we should move on.
That's a good point, though. If you've got any questions for us, then use the hashtag #AskCSR2 in the comments.
Yeah, we give you 10 gold keys if you if we read your question out, and we maybe give you something else. Haven't quite figured that out, but we'll see. We'll see if we give you something else by the end of the stream.
Yeah.
But we do have a versus race as well at the end of the stream. You can see that timer kind of down by Ben's kind of ankles, I imagine it would be.
Yeah.
And you can get involved with that by using either hashtag CSR Hoops, who will be in a little bit later on, or hashtag CSR Ben.
And why would you get involved in that, Craig?
Well,
what's up for grabs?
Up for grabs, and we can come on to this in a moment, but are the holy trinity of cars. These are high performance cars. You know more about this than I do, Ben, why it's called the holy trinity, but we can gloss over that.
Let's gloss over that one, yeah. So to be clear, we're giving each of those cars away. We're not giving all 3.
No, we're giving away 6 cars in total, and yeah, the winners of the versus race, whichever team you pledge your allegiance to, you use guys. If you're on the winning team, you'll be in with a chance. We'll pick some winners at random, 3 from Facebook and 3 from YouTube, and yeah, we'll give a holy trinity of cars out. We'll have a look at those a little bit later on as well. But we should probably move on to something else, right?
I'm enjoying the Subaru.
The Subaru is good, but look what's in the distance. Nissan Silvia. Is it?
No, it looks like the
Rocket Bunny Nissan Silvia. Yeah, it looks good. It's got red rims. Red rim. That was in the movie The Shining.
Oh, okay.
If you spell red rim backwards, it spells murder.
Oh, right. Okay, that's good.
It's good, isn't it?
That's good.
Right. Anyway, Millie CSR2 from YouTube. I don't know if they're actually called Millie CSR2, but they're saying, when will Speed Trap event be back?
So that's an excellent question.
That is an excellent question. And while we're answering that, I'm going to switch devices.
Absolutely.
So give me this wire.
So the
Speed Trap.
Speed Trap event is used at the moment. It's only used in special events, and we'll be back soon. And hopefully in the future we'll see it in even more events.
Okay.
That's a great question, isn't it?
Yeah, we because of that stuff that I was talking about earlier on about the technology kind of changes that we've got, it does allow us to do kind of more stuff like that. We just need a few more things in place. Then we'll be able to do speed traps, 0 to 60s, all that good stuff. Yeah. Right, now the wire's been playing up before this stream, so let's see if the wire...
Positive mental
Positive vibes. Right, check this out. So this is the season prize, Mazda RX-7 Rocket Bunny. Look at the state of this car. This is crazy.
I want to see the engine bay. I want to see
we all... Look at that. What is that big tube? There's loads of big tubes. There's like a snake.
There is a very, very, very large turbo there.
That is ridiculous. It's got crazy rims as well, like rotary foam rims are there, or BBS or something?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
They're definitely custom.
Very, very cool. So this is the championship prize. You can win this if you come top 3, something like that, in the crew championships.
It's exactly like that. Top 3.
Exactly like that. But if you can't get to the top 3, if you get to 20 million RP as a crew, you can win this version. This is the kind of
version. Look at those wheels.
Yeah, man, they're good, aren't they?
Sweet.
Very, very cool car. Now, in conjunction with this, we have the new Prestige car, which is the BMW M4 GTS. Now, I will show you this in better detail later on because we're going to do some rare imports and try and win it. But just to show you that this is a debug build. Oh, hang on. This is the Holy Trinity. Look at these, right? McLaren P1 in volcanic orange. Look at this version of the McLaren P1. Look at that paint. That's crazy.
Incredible. Everyone says it's ugly.
What? CSR Phil is saying it's ugly. What's ugly?
It's an ugly colour.
It's not an ugly colour.
Give CSR Phil grief in the chat. He's lying
Stephen
to
S.
Stephen S thinks it's ugly.
Stephen,
come on, man, get with the program. There you go. There's a 918 Spider, very, very nice. And then up at the top end of things, we've got the Ferrari LaFerrari.
That's not right. Not in blue.
No, that's a good colour for the LaFerrari, man.
That's not right.
Here we go. There you go.
That's better.
That's better.
I feel better now.
But Prestige Cup car, currently the M4 GTS. If we go and have a look at that, you'll get a surprise because the build that we are playing on is a development build, and because of that, we don't have any wheels, which is a shame. So we're going to gloss over that.
It's the last thing that we put on the cars, right? So
well, you need to be able to get underneath the car, and you've got to take the wheels off and just the suspension.
Do you know the M4 GTS has a water cooling system? You have to refill in the boot.
That's interesting. Do you know how much it costs?
To refill the water?
No, for the full car. In pounds sterling.
No idea.
£120,000.
Wow. Does it come with a tank of water?
I'd hope it comes with spring water. Sparkling. Don't put sparkling water in your car. You're probably going to
Don't put sparkling water in your M4 GTS if you're watching this stream.
Bad idea. Bad idea. Anyway, right. We are moving on to some new stuff that people have been requesting. Now, the stuff I'm going to show you isn't in the current build. This isn't released yet. This is in development build that we've got here. When we do release it, we will kind of be doing an experiment to see how many people we need to release it to. So just bear that in mind.
We want to make sure that it's definitely having a positive impact on everyone's experience before we go all out and give it to everyone. Because it's a big change, right?
There's a few big changes. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the wrong car flow, right? So sometimes you go into an event, like say we wanted to go into this ladder up here, right? I can go into that because that is a tier 5 ladder, right? Go race, it's fine, I can go do that. But if I wanted to take my tier 5 car, my McLaren P1, into, say, a tier 3 ladder, if I go into this, it says tier 3 now, okay? Yeah. So what does that mean? So if I click that, what happens now is we bring up this panel showing you all of the available cars that you have for this. So you don't have to go back to the garage to change your car.
I can either go to Rare Imports, I can go to the dealership, or I can pick a car that I've already got. So in this case, the SRT Hellcat.
Exactly. So we make it so you don't have to keep going back to the garage. A lot of the feedback we get during kind of these streams and through other social channels and stuff is that people really don't like having to go back to the garage. They just want to race and race and race and race.
Yeah.
And this kind of helps that out, because it means that if you, for some reason, don't have the right car equipped and you go into an event, doesn't matter. We can sort all that out for you, and you can just get on with your event.
That's right. Yeah. So you go to the map, and you can go basically to any event straight from the map without going back to the garage, right?
That is right, dog.
Okay.
Now let's do this, right? Let's use this. So,
I'm concerned that you only have one tier 3 car, by the way.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I had some beef with Jerry and Shax, and we had high stakes betting. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to race in this RX-7 Rocket Bunny in green. What am I doing selecting the red one? Always go green cars. Morgan, Michael, you know what I'm talking about. Always green cars. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in, race this ladder. So the ladder, you guys know how that works. It's a series of ladder kind of races to do. But one thing that usually happens is you get to the end of the race, you have to go back to the garage, you have to come back into the map, then you have to do the thing again.
And it's over and over
again. So
what's
you can
here then?
Well,
while you do this race, why don't I cover some of the questions we've got coming in?
Yeah, go for it.
Danny Blaze on YouTube said, "Will we be able to customize Prestige Cup car paint jobs in the future?" That's a good question, Danny. The answer is that at the moment there are some cars that we restrict customization on because of the mechanics of getting a bonus for customizing your car. But we are looking at revising that in the future. It is on the roadmap.
It is, yeah. We want to do a lot more stuff with customization. So let us know what kind of things you want to see actually in terms of customization.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
The reason this thing hasn't worked is because I haven't turned the mode on.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll go back to the camera for a second, and oops, there we go.
Okay.
I'll turn that on, and you can. Is there another question?
There is another question from Karen Cole. From Facebook, will there ever be electric cars in the game? Electric cars have a tier of their own. Make it as fair as got BMW i8 and so many more. So there are a lot of really cool electric cars out there now.
Hey, that guy just mentioned BMW i8. Come on, that's a good looking car, right?
It is a good looking car. It has a 1.5 litre engine as well.
Really?
Yeah. In a car that looks like it's from the future.
It does look like it's from
pretty
the
cool.
future.
Yeah, so we've got we have actually got the Koenigsegg Regera, which has which is a sort of hybrid.
Koenigsegg Direct Drive.
Yeah, we've obviously got the Porsche 918 and the McLaren P1, but they all have conventional gearboxes. So the BMW i8 still has a gearbox, right? So that would fall under the same sort of category as those hybrids. But there are all electric cars like the Tesla that we've been talking about, and we will find a place for them at some point in CSR.
Yeah, there's going to be more electric cars as we move forwards in time, like Doctor Who, I guess.
Yeah, although we won't be putting the TARDIS in the game.
Are we putting the TARDIS in the game? Unconfirmed. Right, moving on. Right, okay, so I just did this ladder race. I lost. That's not important. But what you can see now is down the bottom we have the restart thing, and you can see that it's got 30 out of 36. Now, this is probably a bad example because I probably need to go and tune this car and upgrade it so we can actually move forwards with this bit. But what we've got is we've made it so you can just grind things now. So if you want to go into an event and the event's like maybe 50 or 60 stages or whatever, you don't ever have to go back to the garage now. If you want to play with the same car, you can just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. And that's one of the biggest bits of feedback that we keep getting when we have events and stuff like the Prestige Cup. People just want to blitz that in one go. So this bit of functionality, not in the live build yet, but we have got it in the pipe, so it's taken a lot of stuff to get it working because we did a lot of memory dumping and stuff when we go back to the garage, and we had to find a way around that. So it's taken some time, but you guys asked for it quite a lot, and we've finally been able to deliver it to you. So
which event is it you're running, Craig? Let's just go with the ladder, shall we?
Yeah, just go. Well, you can switch your car up if you like, but. So something that you also might be able to see on that map there is the Trick or Treat event. Now that will be starting next week. I can't remember which day it is, but as we approach All Hallows Eve, there will be a spooky going on. Something is amiss in Jerry's garage. and he wants to get you to help him find out what's going on. So yeah, there's a Halloween event coming. We'll show you that in a second, maybe. It's pretty good. But all of the prizes, they're mystery pumpkins. Who knows what you're going to get?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Right.
So we're losing traction on what we said we were going to cover here, right? So
I can't remember, man. Okay.
We're talking about the end of a race. You get to the end of the race and you don't want to go back to the garage.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go back to the garage. I'm sick of going back to the garage.
Okay.
Ideally, Ben, what I want to happen is I want you to win this race and I want to go straight back into the next race.
Well, I can definitely do one of those things for you.
Is it winning the race? Because I've just seen you win.
Okay.
Right,
so you see, now we've got another option, right?
Okay, so show me the difficulty of the next race.
Yep.
Show me 3 out of 15, so I've got however many maths is left to calculate that number. So I can just go straight in, right? Go in and do the next race?
So we can just hit next race, and we are going to go straight into the next race. Now this is because it's a ladder race, right? So it's taking us, it knows we're in a ladder race.
It does, it's just taking you to the next one. This is good, this is like QVC. I feel like we're selling stuff.
Yeah. By now.
Right, but we should move on a bit. So MWM from YouTube is saying, Golden Cup was a great success. Will it be offered in future seasons? The answer, MWM, which stands for Modern Warfare Man. Modern Warfare Man. Yes, we will be doing more Golden Cup stuff in the future.
Absolutely.
And we also had a thing to talk about with the new Prestige Cup as well. So that was a good question, MWM.
Yeah, great question.
Modern Warfare Man. We should switch back to the other device so I can try and win one of those Prestige cars, right? So let's.
You want to go to? You want to?
I'm going back to my iPad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Let's
see.
luck, everyone.
Yeah, as if we haven't had enough technical
Pray
difficulties
to the
already.
cable gods.
Yeah.
And hope for mercy.
There are too many cables in the world in general, I
There
would
are.
say, and I'm not impressed with them.
Okay.
Moving on, let's see if it's worked.
Did you?
Oh,
did you
no
read
signal.
Did you read out Eva Star's question from Facebook?
No, you go do that, mate.
So
I'll
Eva
try and get a
Stars
signal.
has said, answer what happened in the past season in top 3 teams. Stop ignoring the cheaters issues. So every season we have a look at cheaters and we ban everyone that we detect. This time round we had a couple of issues with that, which we've since rectified. Going forward, we're committed to picking up and detecting new cheats and yeah.
Format not supported, no sync.
There we go.
You are lying to me, capture device. Format is supported and there is a signal.
So we've got
aggressive there, sorry.
You did. Calm
Sorry.
down. Breathe.
Well, I'll try.
It is warm in here.
It is warm, isn't it? That's why I'm wearing a vest, because it's summer. Wearing a vest
And sandals.
and got the flippy flops.
Of course, yeah.
Very good.
Of course.
Right.
Nico P on YouTube has said, can you guys let us start and rev the engines in the garage? Well, that's not safe, is it? That's fumes.
Or you gotta be aware of the windows.
Yeah, ventilation is a must.
It is something we'd like to do. We would like to let you turn the headlamps on and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it does mean we need to do a bit more work on how we author our cars, Nico. So we'd like to do it in the future. Hopefully we'll be able to get around to it at some point.
Yeah, we definitely recognise there's
I'm
loads
going to
of
do
cool
some rare
things.
imports, right? I'm just going to get on with it.
There's loads of cool stuff that we could do on the cars, right? So let's say the headlights and obviously the...
No
way.
5 star. What is it going to be?
Rigged.
It's
rigged.
Rigged. Well, let's find out where it is first. Oh, it is. It's first spin.
That's incredible. First spin, and this one has wheels as well.
Well, it's always useful having wheels.
It
I
is.
find on a car. That's kind of one of the key parts of the car. Do you know what? I'm going to do another one because I.
But what if you get 2?
Well, what I want is I want the white version of the car with the kind of copper rims. Right, let's go in.
You're getting a bit big for your boots now.
I am
big for your flip flops.
Massive for my flip flops. Right, what?
That's what you
Donna,
get. That's
what are you playing
See,
at?
she knows what you're doing. That's what the smoke is for.
Well, the thing is, right, I've got a few keys saved up, so I'm not keen on that. Hey, yesterday when I was getting off the train to go home, an orange Mustang was parked outside of it. outside of the train station,
Oh, okay.
and it was just sitting there revving.
Was it really? That's
Yeah.
antisocial.
Yeah, I gave him a stern look.
Oh, good. Yeah, congratulate him inside, but externally
Yeah, right.
disapprove.
Come on, another go. Actually, Ben, you use your lucky finger.
Which one?
The lucky one. What are you going to say, Phil?
Have you already given an update on a black screen issue earlier today?
We have talked about the black screen issue, Phil.
Could you reiterate what was said, please? Because I think a few people missed it.
Okay, Ben, you got the info on this, haven't you? Your lucky finger did not work, so I'm going to take that back off you.
Okay, the black screen issue is a different issue. I haven't got an update on that.
I think that's the crash with the car thumbnails.
Oh,
so we get
sure.
some people
Is
who've
it
been
someone?
complaining about,
Yeah.
or well, not complaining, rightly reporting that the game on iOS, I think specifically, maybe
It's
not
iOS
Android,
only, yes. Yeah.
has been black screening when in certain instances in the garage. We figured that out. It's
Yeah.
down to the thumbnail generation process of the cars. It's
Yeah.
a bit kind of
If you've got a lot of
beyond
new
my
cars,
level of understanding.
if you have a lot of new cars from Rare Imports, which you will do when a new Prestige Cup
Come
comes
on,
around,
Donna. Come on, Donna.
tapping the
Oh!
brutal, tapping the refresh on snapshots, and then going to that car at the moment is resulting in a crash for some people. We know what the issue is, we know what the fix is, and we'll get it out as soon as possible.
Oh, and you come in with a GTA 6. Come on, Donna.
Fix is rolling out. Should be with people in the next couple of hours.
CSR Phil is saying that a fix is rolling out and it should be with people within the next couple of hours. So it's an over-the-air fix.
Fantastic.
So, right, there we go. I'm trying again. I don't... Donna, why are you doing this? This is unfair.
You're pushing it. You're
I
pushing
am
it.
pushing it. I really do want that. Have I got any more keys left? I didn't see. RS5. Well, you like an RS5, but
It is a bit old now.
well, it is a bit old. Right, I'm gonna do one more, right? Because I know the next season's prestige car,
Oh, inside knowledge.
yeah, is something that I desperately want. So I'm gonna give it one more go on this M4 GTS. Come on, give me the white version.
No.
Donna, you
No.
are trying my patience.
Torres Alex on Facebook says, can we get newer maps? I guess by maps, you're talking about the tracks, right? The environments. Get over it, Craig.
I'm just angry
over
about
it.
it. I'm angry about it.
It's, we're working on and introducing new environments soon. We've
Do
got
you know
one very
what's
special one.
annoying is Donna has given me a Hellcat SRT,
Yeah.
and she's made it look like the Dodge Demon.
Yeah.
It's not the Dodge
it's
Demon,
not, though, is
Donna.
it? Yeah.
What you've done is you've just...
You know what that's like? That's like someone sticking an M badge on like a 2 litre BMW.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the Prestige Cup, right? Because we talked about the Gold Cup earlier on for Modern Warfare Man's question.
Yeah.
But we did mention we got some changes to the Prestige Cup as well.
And they're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. So, Prestige Cup now has... Now, let me see if I get this right. Here it is, middle of the island. It now has a ladder rather than a milestone thing.
Yes.
So you'll still be able to get your RP like you did in the previous version of the Prestige Cup. So, you know, there's the same amount of RP. But we also give you lots more stuff now as well. So you see there's some silver keys in there, there's some stage 6 parts, some gold, some
pretty
fusion,
juicy prizes.
some tokens, all kinds of good stuff. So we're changing it over to this format to give you guys more opportunities to win more stuff. And I think that Donna has an associated Rare Imports with this as well.
She does, yeah.
And don't quote me on this.
I will.
Ben's going to quote me on this. I think that Donna is going to charge you bronze keys for this. So you'll be able to use bronze keys rather than using them on the bronze machine. You'll be able to use them on the Prestige Cup machine to get more parts for your Prestige car.
Yeah.
Hey, that thing has just turned over to say Finn. Guess who's just walked in the door? As if it's been timed correctly.
That's fantastic.
It's Yeah, get on the camera, mate.
Get on the camera. We'll back
Get
up.
on.
Well, it's because I was watching the stream from my desk.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I knew it's good.
Well, it's good that you compensated for the delay. That was swish.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
work. How's it going? Who are you?
I'm CSR Hoops.
CSR.
So shout out to all the people who've been voting for CSR Ben. I've noted down each one of you, and I will elicit my furious revenge, including Seven Worlds Gaming.
Seven Worlds is up against you now.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know.
Dark days. So we've got another question in there about the launch control thing. Do you want to jump on that, Tom?
Yeah, what was the question?
It's on the screen.
It says John Yee says.
I'm not used to having it here.
It's weird, isn't it?
Can you have the launch mode added in the testing mode so we can practice without losing races? John Yee, yes, this is a great suggestion. It was suggested by someone who works at Boss Alien, and I have specced out the very thing. We just need to find a coder to do
visuals done for it as well, right?
Yeah, because Amanda did some stuff.
Yeah.
Our UI intern.
Yeah.
I would love to get this in as soon as possible, John, because in theory it should be a relatively small change.
Mm-hmm.
So we will try and get that in to a release coming soon. Because yeah, people being able to actually practice manual launches without the pressure of live races would be ace. It's a great idea.
Right. Who wants to go first?
Ben.
There we go.
Ben wants to go first. Tom has confirmed. Ben wants to go
I
first.
can just tell.
Ben wants to go first.
Right. So remember the we're gonna have 6 winners. That's 5, but if I put another thumb there, that's 6.
Okay.
So we have 6 winners: 3 from YouTube, 3 from Facebook. And what we will do is we'll select a car, and it'll be from that holy trinity of cars that we showed earlier on. Maybe we'll go back to that garage and we'll pick them out. So
We're
you want to
racing
go
in
in?
M4 GTS. What race do you want to race in?
Just do a tier 4 regulation race.
Tier 4
That'd be all right.
regulation race. On,
So-
on rookie? Should we
Whatever
go on
you
rookie?
feel like. It doesn't
Make-
matter about if you win or not. It's the time we're looking for here. So it'll be whoever's fastest wins. So who's it going to be? Is it
What do
going to
you
be
think of Ben's
CSR
hat?
Ben? I enjoy it. Ben sometimes wears a hoodie. Not a hoodie. What are the other ones? Beanies.
Beanie.
He sometimes wears a beanie. I enjoy that as well. But the hat's a new development. I like it.
I'm glad you enjoy it, Craig.
No, it's good. It reminds me of winter. I know it's winter when Ben starts wearing a beanie.
Right, I need to concentrate.
Right, go on. You concentrate away. Let's see what he does. Stock upgrades on this are nothing fitted as of yet. So we just won it. Perfect shift. He's not doing amazingly. Oh no, there's another perfect one. That's okay. Another perfect one.
It's a very good start
It's
though.
got the hang of it. Got the hang of it. What do you make of this car, Tom?
I think
You like the look of it?
this is
or-
a man at one with his car as well. Those
Yeah.
rims are interesting, aren't they?
Good, right?
Yeah, they are.
By the
Yeah.
way, the rims on the recycled Mazda that you looked at
Yes.
are amazing.
They're
Yes.
pretty crazy, aren't
I
they?
hadn't seen those before. They're really
very
cool.
It kind of looks like they didn't finish making them.
They just had a flat plane and then they just cut out some space.
Some rectangles. 18.305.
Okay, that
Right.
18305. That seems doable. Let's see.
Come on, Tom. See, this is where being able to use that repeat race to go back to the map.
Exactly.
Fantastic, wouldn't
I
it?
was, hoping, I
Post-race.
was hoping people would go mad for that in the comments. Chris Gagne was a fan.
Oh,
Chris
nice one,
Gagne,
Chris.
shout out.
He
He's
gets
in
it.
the laboratoire.
He gets it.
He's done his hair. It all looks amazing, and he's ready for post-race flow.
He's worth it.
He is worth it. Hang on, that's L'Oreal. That's not
Oh yeah.
Garnier. Is
Well,
it?
as you can tell, hair is not my strong point.
Very good.
You might have
Right.
noticed.
Perfect shifts straight off the bat. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you've
Oh,
got
he's
one
dro-
good
he's
shift as
dropped
well.
one.
Okay, right.
This is looking a bit better.
I mean, it's in fate's hands now, guys.
Well, we've got a comment in saying Ben looks like an assassin.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of... Is it like the kind of Liam Neeson Taken assassin? Where he's got a... Oh, man. 7 Worlds, you weren't right to go up against Hoops
Raised
there.
me. Wow.
Ben's been out of the game for a bit. You shouldn't have.
have.
You shouldn't have trusted
I
him.
have. Wow.
So, man, good job.
That's good job, Hoops.
Right, so
Thanks very
anyone
much.
who put CSR Hoops in the comments, we will now be selecting some winners, and we'll be selecting the people who pledged their heart to you, Tom.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Rightly so.
Big up CSR Hoops believers.
Yeah, right, let's go to the other device so we can get back to those sweet Holy Trinity rides.
So again, everyone, cross your fingers and toes for
Man.
good cable fortunes.
Good Cable Fortunes is the name of my forthcoming album. Available on Bandcamp.
And Spotify.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Work like a dream. And let's go into the Holy Trinity garage. What do I call this garage? T-Rex 7?
Yeah, that's good.
Mazda RX-7?
Yeah.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
My I don't know if anyone noticed on the other device, the Ghibli.
Mm-hmm.
I named my garage My Neighbor Torturbo.
Is that
That's
Studio?
good, right? Studio Ghibli. Doesn't matter. You require animation knowledge to understand that.
Anime
reference.
fans are lapping up that kind of garage.
They love it. They love it. Right. So we're just going to get some winners sorted out for the versus race, and we will then dole out these cars. So that is this 918 Spider.
Yeah, tell us which one you're hoping to pick up, guys. For those who have participated, are you looking for participated and voted for CSR hoops as well?
Indeed.
Oh, look at that.
By the way, I think the confusion about the P1 colour wasn't the P1, it was about the Mazda.
Hang on,
I
you
see.
can't say that green is a bad look for
that's fair.
for that match.
That's
It's not
fine.
fair.
As long as we're not, talking smack about the P1 colours. These are all official manufacturer paints as well.
It's
So
Sapphire Black. Look at
Sapphire Black.
128 fusion parts.
That's
That's
fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the way it's like catching the light, and then it's kind of nice blue at the front, and then it goes kind of indigo.
Yeah.
Very, very
And it looks
cool.
even better on device. So for anyone that does win the P1 today, yeah, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
We've got some winners coming in.
Have we?
Hello.
Right. So, who are we doing first? We're doing YouTube first.
Okay.
So we'll give out a LaFerrari,
Yeah.
McLaren P1, Porsche 918 Spider.
Who's getting which?
Well, Hoops, you won the race, so you can give the first car
Yeah.
out. So who are you going to give the LaFerrari out to on YouTube?
The LaFerrari, I am going to give to Haresh Sukdeo.
Haresh Sukdeo.
Nice one, Haresh.
You've
Congrats,
got
Haresh.
a Ferrari LaFerrari. Now, you might not get the colour that we have in here.
That's true.
We haven't figured that bit out. We thought we had. It's a bit more complicated than we originally
But
estimated.
we guarantee it will have wheels.
It will have wheels.
Okay.
And
in
you
an
are
ideal
getting a
world.
LaFerrari.
It is a
Yeah,
Ferrari.
yeah, right. Tom,
Who's going to get?
who's going to get the McLaren P1 from YouTube?
The McLaren P1 is going to go to Crazy Calm 07.
Crazy Calm
That's good.
07.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. And
Congrats, Crazy Calm.
yeah, well done. And the Porsche 918 Spider, who are you going to give that to?
I'm going to give that to Denver Diaz.
Denver Diaz.
Congrats,
Very,
Denver.
very good.
Straight away thought of Dikembe Mutombo,
All right.
Okay.
who played for Denver.
It's a stretch,
He
but
used to do this. He
Okay.
blocked people.
Oh, we talk basketball now.
Yeah.
All right. I looked at some. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was a Denver. The logo looks like a Doritos logo. You noticed that?
something that you won't be able to unsee.
Keep an eye
now.
out for it. I don't know if it is Denver. Maybe it's not.
So we've got some
right.
Facebook winners as well.
Ben, as
Right.
a commiseration,
Yeah.
you can give out 3 cars to some Facebook
It
winners.
seems like that's the same prize that Tom got, though.
Yeah, but Tom's got the glory.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I feel like it.
yeah.
So
Who's getting this?
the Porsche 918 Spider is definitely going to Danny Mihail.
Danny, that you know, when I think of Porsche, I think Danny.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
the
McLaren P1 is definitely going to Ryan Varela.
Of course it is. Ryan in Greek means speedy car.
It does.
It does,
Yes,
doesn't it?
exactly.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Right.
know that.
Well, now you do. We like to bring a bit of knowledge to this
Well, yeah.
this stream. Right, so
And then
finally,
the last one is the Ferrari. For Ignaz. I'm going to give it to Ignaz Fensterbretti.
Fensterbretti.
that is a good name, man.
That is
That's
a good
powerful.
name. Yeah, Mr. Fensterbretti.
Amazing. Right, we should probably start wrapping things up. We got another question from Michael Mohammed from YouTube saying, "Is there a way to make the update smaller? Because I'm scared I won't be able to play the game." I feel your pain, Mohammed. Michael, sorry. I had to shove around a load of other apps on my device to update the game the other week. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from. One of the things we mentioned earlier on about the technology upgrade that we've kind of gone through, that will allow us in the future to make much better savings in terms of app size reduction, and our vehicle team are very keen on making our vehicles like a lot smaller in terms of their footprint, so we can add more and more and more and more. So it will take a little bit of time for us to get to that point, but we are aware that it's a hefty size. Now I'm going to show you this event panel. Look at that.
Hang on
a minute. Pumpkins. Do you want to hear a spooky story of Jerry's? I'm not going to go into this.
Yeah.
But rest assured, it is quite cool. And all you need for it is a Hellcat. SOT Hellcat. I won one of those earlier on. So.
Are we having a look at this next week?
We might have a look at it next week. We might be a little bit earlier on in the week next week. Not really sure what's going to happen.
Nice.
Yes. We see CSR Phil's leaning over.
They're all cheering you to do one race in the Halloween Cup.
Do one race in Halloween Cup?
We can do one, can't we? If
well,
you've got the car.
Let's see. It says change car. Look at that. I can select the
SRT
correct
Hellcat.
car.
Oh, and I see, because it's a Halloween event,
Yeah.
so it's a Hellcat.
Hellcat.
You've
Like,
got it.
because it's scary.
Got
isn't
it, yeah,
It's so nice seeing that flow being done.
It's amazing, isn't
So
it?
in a previous
It's
stream,
so good.
someone asked, "What do I do?" I said, "What have I actually done in this game?"
Oh, hang on.
Look at this filter.
Oh my word, there's floating heads in the background. Oh no, Shax is coming at us and Donna's there with the blinking red eyes. Man,
Spooky.
Look at that. Look at that post.
That is, look at that. There they are floating in the background like...
Is this actually happening, Craig, or are we flipping out right now?
No, this is definitely
we are
real.
flipping out. Yeah, so this will be coming to you guys next week. Just in there's Cherry with a skull face. Very good. So this will be coming to you guys next week. We've managed to jump through time. Oh,
You could do a cheeky preview of the narrative as well.
we could do. Whoa, hang on. There's a pumpkin. What's
Treat.
Okay.
You got a treat.
I got a treat, but also. Post-race flow, shall I go back to the garage and then go back to the map? No, I'm going to just do next race straight into it.
Race.
Hang on, I got to press the button correctly though.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, is Jerry going to give us a bit of chat
I think
here? Is that what he's going to do? Hey, so we should mention that this is put together by our internship team.
That's a good bug. Narrative hasn't triggered.
Narrative hasn't triggered. That's what happens when you run from a debugged device.
Well, we don't want to spoil it, but we'll make sure that's fixed before we go out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, shouts out to the Natural Motion intern team.
I think that's right, because this is a feature that they developed while they were here, right?
They did.
Yeah,
they
they
did a
designed,
great job.
did the UI, produced by an intern. It was really cool to see that.
Yeah.
So shouts out to Alois and Amanda,
Jay as well. Hannah. They're all doing stuff. Hopefully they're
Demetrius, big in the game.
literally big in the
game.
game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are we going to get this time
Another
around?
pumpkin.
This is a treat.
That is a treat.
That
30,
is a treat.
30k cash. I'll
Sweet.
take that.
Cool.
Good. Right. We should probably. Hang on. Should we give out some?
Here we go. Here's
some-
an example.
Oh, here we go. It all happened.
So basically,
Hang on. It happened 2 years ago.
Tom, you're best at this. Do you want to read the narrative out?
it all happened about 2 years ago. So basically, over the course of this event,
Right.
you will learn this narrative.
Things.
And it's a spooky ghost story that only by finishing the event will you hear the full chilling realization
Full
and
chilling
horror.
tale.
I am.
We're not going to find
horrified.
out.
This is such a hype job.
Jerry doesn't have someone buried under the carriage, does he?
Well, you'll have to finish the event, Ben.
Okay.
Or at least get to race 20.
It's like an episode of Brookside, isn't it? He's got
Yeah.
bodies buried under the patio, so.
Well, we haven't seen Jess for a while. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Jess is absolutely fine. Can I just say? There's nothing wrong with Jess. She's
This is
great.
quite a nice colour on this car, isn't it? It's
It
like
is
a, you know,
nice.
maroon.
It is.
So get your Hellcat in place for next week.
Yeah,
guys.
right. Let's just go back to the camera for a second because
Yeah.
we've looked at the screen for too much time already. Right, so we do a quick recap of the winners. I just burped.
Oh, that's. Well,
I apologise. I'm sorry. Sorry
It's
about burping. And I think what we can do is we can maybe give some BMW M4 GTSs out for some of the
That's a
questions.
great
Do you
idea.
reckon?
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
right, we had some good questions, right? We had a good question from Modern Warfare Man.
Yep.
So MWM from YouTube would give you BMW M4 GTS.
Yeah.
Right? We'll give it
Great.
that.
Sweet.
Do you want to pick someone else? Should we pick one each and give each person our favourite?
Is this for the BMW?
Yeah, current prestige car.
Well, I would love to give a BMW M4 GTS to Millie CSR2 for talking about the speed trap being available in more events.
Shouts out, Millie, you're going to get a BMW M4 GTS. Maybe you'll get the white one that I wanted. Maybe we can do a trade. You can meet in a dark alley. You put your iPad on the floor. I put my iPad on the floor. We kick them over to each other.
Get your Halloween filter on.
Get your
Just to
Halloween
make it
filter
all
on.
atmospheric.
Yeah, be fine. Right, Tom, who do you want to... You haven't been in for most of the questions.
No, it's true. Well, I was following them though.
Okay.
So there's two that really jump out at me, but
Well, you can have two.
well,
because
Kieran Cole's question on Facebook about
Okay.
adding electric cars in the game and having
Yeah.
having that as kind of a group, that'd be wicked. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool.
And you had another one that you liked
Well, I
because you
think-
won, so you won the race.
I
Hang
think-
on, look at that. Who's this stranger in the background? He's got the moves.
It's
Man.
a ghostly apparition.
Yeah, ghostly apparition. Nice. That's Matt from Dawn of Titans. You can watch their streams.
John Yee on Facebook
John
asked about
Yee.
being able to test the launch button, and that's a
Yeah.
really cool idea. We want to do that. So
Yeah, for sure.
John, have a BMW M4 GTS on
Yeah.
us.
So if you have had your question read out, make sure you get in touch with us. Send us a DM on either Facebook or YouTube. We'll quickly run through those names. Yash Bojani on YouTube, Chris Leckie on YouTube, Millie CSR2 on YouTube, Danny Blaze on YouTube, Kieran Cole on Facebook, Modern Warfare Man, MWM on YouTube, Eva Stars on Facebook, Torres Alexa on Facebook, John Yee on Facebook, Nico P on YouTube, and Michael Mohammed on YouTube. We can probably sum up the car winners as well, I guess, because we haven't talked enough. So
Yep, so we've got Crazy Calm 07 with the McLaren P1, Denver Diaz with the Porsche 918 Spider, and Haresh Sudeo on with the LaFerrari, all from YouTube.
And then on Facebook, we've got Ignaz Fensabretti, who got a LaFerrari. Danny Mihal is getting the Porsche 918 Spider, and Ryan Farella is a brand new owner of the McLaren P1.
nice, very good. I think we have got up to 78k subs on YouTube, which is good.
Hey.
But we want to get it higher. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to give that a subscribe at youtube.com/CSR Racing.
Hey, we'll have to think of something special to do at 100.
Just go mad.
Yeah, go crazy.
Smash the office up.
That's not
100 car giveaway.
100 card giveaway, CSR
Whoa.
Phil's saying, not going to happen.
No, it won't get past. that won't get past Andy Gracie, will it?
No. Anyway, we should be back sometimes next week. Maybe not at the same time, maybe not at the same day, but we'll try and come back. It's a bit busy around here at the moment, but we will come back with more good stuff to share with you. In the meantime, check us out on YouTube, check us out on Facebook at CSR Racing Game. I think we're on Instagram as well, and the Twits, if you're into that kind of 140 character.
It's more now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
How many
Yeah.
characters we got now?
Oh,
More than 140.
yeah.
Let us know how many characters you'd like to have in a tweet.
Might be 280.
280.
It's something ridiculous.
Pushing the boat out.
You can basically put a novel up there now.
Okay.
Well, on that bombshell, we'll catch you next time. See you guys later. The thing is, right, everything's so far away now that we don't know if...
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Which button do we press
No, hang on.
first?
I go to the end, and
Yeah,
then
you
we
need to press this one.
end there.
Because now you know it's that button.